Alright, hi everyone, my name is Venusian Calliope and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now this week I am going to be doing something a little different, so hope you guys are excited. I know I am. There's a little mini drum roll for y'all. Woo. I'm just so excited right now that I can't really do words properly at the moment, and it's like, yes! But okay, so today I am going to be painting with a particular paint that requires a hairdryer. But like, I've always wanted to like work with this particular paint because like I've seen like a lot of like people like talk about it, and part of me is like, is it actually worth the hype? Well, long story short, I personally think it is. I will be going through like the pros and cons of like using Black 3 by Stuart Semple and CultureHustle, so yay! There's like a lot of like instructions that come with it, but honestly, I mean, I feel like it's like basic like instructions. And truth be told, I am actually using this brush that my grandma bought me not that long ago for my birthday. So yay! Okay, so if you wonder what that particular thud was, it's me like putting like the Black 3 bottle like on the dinner table thing that I have my like Mac on. So, and when I say Mac, I mean my MacBook. Yay. But like, oh my god, I wish I could like explain it better, but like, I feel like I was like really nervous to like work with like Black 3 at first because I'm like, oh my god, I have never worked with this particular paint before, and I was like kind of like anxious about it because it's like, oh my god, what if I like do something wrong with it? And truth be told, I do believe there are like times where you can and should break the rules, but I believe it's when you know what you're doing and why you're doing it. But like, I feel like my fault like here was me using like these like this particular like layering that I did was really ¿cómo se dice? What's that word for it? But like this layer of like paint that I did was like really thin to the point where it's like you can't even really spread that. It's like kind of like spreading like cold butter on toast, and it just like wrecks the toast sort of, but not really. But it was like too little. And it's just like, I'm gonna try to like spread it as far as I can, and like I did, but like, oh my god, sometimes thin can be a little too thin for paint, and you need to find like the happy medium of like, okay, this is a good thin layer of paint, this is not, because like this is like, god, I need to get out of my head because I'm still kind of like nervous. And I know I have like no reason to be nervous, but like, oh my gosh. But like, okay, I am a little nervous, you guys, because like this particular like episode is almost as long as the one where I made fan art that was uploaded on Halloween. So it's like, oh my god, I'm going to have to like fill in all of this with like audio of me talking, and I'm still like kind of getting used to it. And I know that like I've been doing this for like 7 weeks now. I should be used to it. But truth be told, I am still new at things. It's okay to be new at things. But like, I'm starting to like get like in the flow of it, but like here, this is still me using like too little like paint. But like Black 3, oh my gosh, I love Black 3. Like, you guys don't really see it now, but like this is like before I'm like really sure about like my thoughts on it. I'm not sponsored, by the way. If I were sponsored, I would have mentioned that first thing in the video. I just bought this for myself to try it out because I'm like, hey, I actually have some spare money for once. Let's try some more expensive paint. And I'm like, okay. Paint. Okay, I might also be, like, a little nervous because, like, it is Thursday, and normally I like to record these things, well, record the audio on, like, Tuesdays, and I'm just, like, I need to get out of my head sometimes because, like, everything must run, like, on a tight-knit schedule, like a train. But trains in America, especially, like, on the west side of the United States, what is a schedule? And I mean, I do think, oh my gosh, I just realized I'm bringing up trains while there's, like, a strike going on right now, and honestly, just pay people what they need to be paid, and, like, give them time off when they need time off. It shouldn't be that hard. But yeah, that's all I really have to, like, say about that. And I know that, like, the minute I say that, somebody in the comments might be, like, really right-wing, and I don't want to deal with that right now. It's like, great. Well, I mean, that's a problem for future me, and I think future me will be able to, like, handle it, or delete the comment as needed. I don't like to delete comments, but, like, if something, like, bugs me, I'll delete it or ignore it or whatever. I just let things, like, roll off me. But, like, Black 3, it's like a really nice, like, black, and honestly, like, as I'm seeing it, like, from my room right now, as I'm recording, it is really, 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 really dark. Like, oh my god, it looks like I actually burnt my canvas. That's how dark it is. And, like, I did, like, make some mistakes, like, towards the end that you guys are going to see / notice. And towards the end, I did use too much, like, paint. And it, like, you know, like, when you burn, like, a marshmallow? It's kind of like that. But, like, it looks really cool. It wasn't what it was intended for, but, like, it's supposed to, like, just be, like, all black. But, like, honestly, sometimes things are painter's error, and that's fine. But, like, I'd rather, like, go in there, make a few mistakes before, like, you know, doing something. And I also bought this particular paint because, like, I still want to use this for, like, this self-portrait project that I am working on at the moment. Yeah, I know, I'm actually working on a self-portrait. But yeah, I already know what my self-portrait's gonna be, but, like, this particular, like, painting that I'm doing right now is just, like, me testing out the paint and seeing whether or not I like it or not, and just, like, getting a feel. And I feel like most people should be able to, like, you know, test their paint out like that to see whether or not they like it. And I am going to be doing, like, a comparison between, like, the two paints later on in the video, where it's like, hey, look, this is the normal cheap acrylic that I use, and this is Black 3. And honestly, I do like Black 3. Black 3 is just, like, it's so matte. You don't usually get that with, like, acrylics. And I'm like, Black 3.0. I mean, I say Black 3.0, but it's actually spelled, like, BLK 3.0. So I'm like, I'm 90% sure it's pronounced black, though. Is it pronounced black? Or is it blick? But, like, yeah, also, this particular, like, paint smells like coffee when you, like, when it dries, especially if you're, like, drying it with, like, a blow dryer. Oh my god, my living room smelled like coffee, or like somebody had, like, spilt coffee for like a couple of hours. And it's just like, yeah. But like, I don't know. I was like really like paranoid about like, oh no, what would happen if I got the paint on my hands, and how would I tell that to my mom? But like, I was really, really careful, and I was like wearing gloves, and I guess I was nervous because it was my first time with this particular black paint. But like, I've been on Tumblr for forever, so I know about like the feud between Anish Kapoor and Stuart Semple because of Vanna Black. Well, I say did I like forget the T in Vanta Black? I don't think I did, right? Y'all let me know, right? Frick. But like, I've been on Tumblr for like so long, and this feud is like one of the things on Tumblr that everybody just talks about, where it's like, congrats, you can use Stuart Semple's black, but you can't use Vanta Black because Anish Kapoor is the only artist who can use Vanta Black, and I mean, I get it. I mean, well, I say I get it, but I don't really get it. Like, I feel like any artist who has like the equipment to like handle like how toxic like Vanta Black is, and like, you know, should be able to use it. But like, no, only Anish Kapoor can use Vanta Black, and that's why I'm using Black 3, because Black 3 is really dark. It's like super, super matte. Like it's unlike any acrylic that I've worked with in my life, truth be told. But yeah, sorry for like, if I seem like a little disoriented, some noise like happened and I had to like stop recording for a bit, but I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It just feels like sometimes like things are like put on top of like delays on top of delays, and it's just so freaking hard to like keep track of things, and it's like like I was like starting to like record this today, or like rather I was trying to get like in the mind space like record, because sometimes you need to like get like in the right like groove of it. And oh my god, so my GarageBand was being so annoying by not like opening up my like video file for this so I could like make sure everything is like in sync, you know. And it's like, yes. And now I'm like, so I have to like MacGyver things a little bit, where it's like, I feel like this is like the audio equivalent of like my first like tripod that I improvised for the channel. You know what? Let's bring up like my MacGyver tripod again, because God, that was so annoying. And it's like, but yeah, oh my god, it is just so frustrating sometimes to like, you know, like go through like all these delays, and then it's like, sorry, we can't see your video right now. And it's like, I can see this video. I've already like made like most of the edits besides like, you know, recording sound, and like, you know, I should be able to like do this, right? Right? And it's like, nope, you are not going to be able to make this video. And it's like, oh my god. But I'm still going to push through it, because like, you know, it's my baby. This channel is my baby, and like, I want to like, you know, do videos and stuff like that for like you guys. And this is me using my mom's blow dryer. I actually had permission from my mom to use her blow dryer to dry the paint beforehand, so yay. And this is like the start of like when my living room started to smell like coffee. And also, if you guys are like wondering where Roxanne is right now, in the video, she is not in the room. She is actually resting with my dad. So yay. Don't worry, she's gonna be fine, and she's going to be like with me like as I like edit this and as I go through like the second edit where I like put the audio to the video and then upload it. So oh my gosh, like when I first ordered the paint, a lot had like changed between like the time that like I first ordered the paint to like when I got the paint. So it's like, oh my god. And then it like came to my house like in this package that said time sensitive material, and it's like, okay, that's cool. But like as soon as like the paint dries here, that's when I like realize that I am starting to like fall in love with this particular like paint. I just love how like dark it is, and like sometimes like even if you like layer it a bit and it looks like a little bit grayer than what it should, but like it's still matte. It looks like I burnt the canvas. And also you should know that I didn't do the edges for this one because I have like an idea what I want to do for like the edges for this one. I'm gonna make it look like I actually burnt the canvas for this one, so yay! But like, oh my god, I'm just so excited. I just really like this paint. Like a lot. And also, earlier today, I went out and did like a bunch of errands. So if I sound out of breath because of that, that is why. And like, okay, so like I've been getting like allergy shots. You guys have, if you've been keeping up, I've been getting allergy shots for like the past like year or so. Well, I say year or so, but it's actually closer to like 2 years at this point. Because I am allergic to almost everything outside where I live. Because I don't know why, my genes are kind of weird. But like, you know, I'm allergic to like a lot of things, so I have to like get allergy shots so I'm not like, you know, out of it most of the time. And I do have to say that I feel like my allergy shots have been like successful so far. Like I can like, you know, go outside for the most part and not have to like rely on like Zyrtec or like Benadryl or like any other like antihistamine to like make it through like the day / night / whatever. And I can like, you know, do things, and it's like, yeah. Woo. But yeah. But yeah, I also just tend to like stay inside most of the time, and I need to get better at that. Where I go out and like do things just so I can like, you know, like go out in nature and like touch grass, I guess. But like, I don't know. I like stay inside. For the most part, and I just like chill, vibe, whatever the heck. But today, I went out. I went to like this small town that's kind of like attached to my town. And then I also like went to pick up like groceries at 2 different stores because my dad wanted me to find some sugar snap peas. Well, joke's on him. I was unable to find sugar snap peas anywhere. But I did find Pog. Like I found like passion fruit, orange, and guava juice at the the last store I went at, so I bought it. I just love that juice, man. It's good. It's good juice. And now I'm, like, going over it with, like, another layer because, like, I can still, like, see, like, the grains of, like, white from, like, the canvas because I kind of purchase cheap canvases, and I know I need to, like, purchase better canvases, but, like, okay, that one was me hitting my headphones, but, like, I need to get better at, like, buying better canvases, but, like, I am kind of, I don't know, reluctant to purchase, like, canvases that are, like, a little bit, like, more than what I'm used to, if that makes sense. But, I mean, honestly, I feel like this paint would do better on a better quality canvas, but that's just my opinion. But, like, I still can't get over the fact that this paint made my house smell like coffee. Oh my god, But yeah, when you, like, paint with this paint, make sure you keep it out of reach of, like, children and animals, and yeah, and also if you're, like, applying it, make sure that, like, your coat is, like, actually dry before you, like, you know, put on another coat of it, and, like, try to make sure that, like, it isn't too, like, thick, or else it will look kind of like, you know, like that effect when you, like, toast a marshmallow and it just, like, it gets all burnt and, like, charred, and it's, like, a sort of, like, grayish but, like, off black color. It's kind of like that, but, like, I don't know, I like the effect that, like, it has where it, like, looks like you set fire to, like, something, and it just, you know, but I mean, if you, like, do it, like, right, well, I say right, but I say it, like, with quotation marks, like, I mean, like, if you use it for, like, what it's intended to use for, don't, like, put it on too thickly or, like, get too overeager, because, like, it will dry a little weird, where it's, like, but, like, it's so cool, though. I mean, I'm, like, looking at it, like, right behind my chair, and it still looks really, really cool. Like, it's, like, next to, like, this tambourine that I got at a concert. Well, I say I got it at a concert, but, like, you know how, like, bands sometimes, like, give, like, guitar picks or, like, set lists? This particular band that I saw in Rio Doso a few years ago, I actually got a tambourine from them. So, yeah, and I still have that tambourine. And I'm like, but my painting is right next to that tambourine right now, and I'm just like, huh, that's neat. And I'm just like, looking at it sometimes, and it's like, yeah, it looks neat. It looks cool, and, like, you know. But, like, underneath it is, like, the painting that I did for Halloween this year, and, you know, like, the one that's, like, black. Well, now it looks off black and shiny and not matte at all, and now I'm like, maybe I should, like, I don't know, I just love how, like, matte this is compared to, like, other acrylics, and it's like, yes, I like this a lot. If I were smart, I would have, like, gone, like, the white one, too, just to, like, you know, like, compare it, but, like, now I'm like, sorry. I went outside, and I'm allergic to, like, so many things outside. I live in a desert, and I am actually allergic to, like, tumbleweeds, and also, like, lavender, and, like, oak, and just so many things. It's like, And the thing is, I'm actually better than what I was like 2 years ago, so that's good. And I also have like an EpiPen. Well, I say EpiPen, but like, it's like one of those like pens that like you stab into your thigh and, you know, go to the hospital. I'm thankful that like I live near a hospital. So if I did have, like, an anaphylactic reaction near my home, I'd be able to, like, you know, go to the hospital in, like, less than 5 minutes and I'd be okay. But, like, oh my god. It's so stressful sometimes where it's like, okay, can I eat this? Nope, same family as lavender. Can I eat this? Nope, can't. And it's like, great. Sometimes I break the rules, though, and it's like, wonder why I'm so tired all the time. And it's like, that is why. And it's like, and I feel like between like that and like my allergies and the fact that like I went vegetarian like when I was like in my early 20s, and then I had like that anemia scare in 2019. I feel like my allergies and my vegetarianism like contributed to that, so I can't really be a vegetarian, even though with my braces, meat is just like such a weird texture when you have braces, and it's like, ugh. I don't like eating meat when I have braces on. I wish I could explain it better, but like the way it just like gets in between the teeth and like the metal and the brackets, and it's just like, ugh. It's just so wrong feeling, if that makes sense. It's like, ugh. It just makes me want to, like, just claw it out of my mouth. But yeah. Oh my god, I am literally so tired. But, like, I am drying the canvas again with my mom's blow dryer. Okay, so if you like hear like any noises in the background, that's my brother Jimmy. He has autism and is he was in special ed until he graduated high school, until he graduated high school. Honestly, I mean, things are a little different, but like things are okay. And I mean, I live in the same house with him, and I mean, he means a lot to me, and he's my brother. Yeah. Anyway, sorry for getting, like, 3 real, but, like, yeah. I'm going over the paint with, like, another layer. This is, like, where I messed up. It's like, ew. And, like, I told my brother that, like, I was recording and to please be quiet, but, like, you know what? He can do what he wants. He's... How old is he again? Let's see. The year is 2022, and he was born in 1997, but early in the year, so... Hang on, I'm gonna be doing, like, some math on my iPhone calculator because I'm not good at, like, math sometimes. Okay, so 2022 subtract 19. No, wait. I accidentally put 1600. No, frick. Go back. Okay. 2022 subtract 1997. Frick. Okay, he is 25 years old. I am kind of... Woo! Honestly, sometimes, like, calculators on my phone are a little weird. If I had like, a solar calculator, like, by my, like, you know, area, I would have done it. But I'm like, God. I am literally so tired right now. And, like, I went outside and I ran. Well, I said I ran, but, like, I, like, walked out a lot, and, like, these people were, like, trimming, like, the trees, and, like, oh my god. I think they were cottonwood, and it's like, now everything is just, like, it's an emotion, because I am definitely feeling it right now, but, like, frick. But yeah, seriously though, Black 3.0, it's pretty good. Like, I would recommend it. Like, yeah, frick. And I know that, like, this is a little long and I'm a little rambly today, but, like, you know, it's okay. It's okay to be a little rambly. And it's okay to be, like, you know, like that. And it's like, sorry for yawning, you guys. I didn't really sleep well that last night either, so it's like, and I have to do things tomorrow. Like, I have to, like, go to the gym, go to the mall to, like, get this drink for my mom, and then get a drink for me, and then do my Zoom meeting, and it's like, yes, do my Zoom meeting. I'm good at my Zoom meeting. I'm, like, good at, like, talking with friends, people, stuff like that, and it's like, when it's just me alone, it is so hard to, like, talk to you guys while I'm, like, here, because it's like, oh god, I am talking to myself. It's like, oh my god, I'm talking to myself. I am McFreaking losing it, and I am talking to myself, and past me is, like, using a blow dryer to dry their canvas. I've never done that before this. It's like, I didn't know that was a strategy. But, like, I'm gonna be using it now. So, thank you. Thank you for, like, making this paint and, like, you know, distributing it to people like me, Stuart Semple. So, thank you for that. It really does smell like coffee, though. And no, I'm not, like, sniffing the paint now, but, like, I'm still, like, in awe of how, like, how can this paint smell like coffee? Like, what? Like, oh my god, it's so mind-boggling. And also, like, okay, unrelated, but, like, well, I say unrelated, but, like, did you guys know that, like, Anish Kapoor, who, like, is the only, but, like, person who can work with, like, Vanta Black and, like, you know, he, like, designed, like, the bean in Chicago. I mean, the official name of it is the Cloud Gate, but, like, it looks like a bean. Just call it a bean. Like, don't be so pretentious about it. It's literally just, like, this, like, lima bean in Chicago that's just silvery and metallic, and it's just, like, floating there, and it's like, it's a bean. I'm sorry, it's a bean. Like, you know how, like, I call, like, my dog, like, Roxine, Babine, Babine, Babina? That's just a giant bean. God, it really is just a bean. But, like, yeah, frick. I'm kind of excited about, like, you know, where we're going to, like, go and, like, well, I say where we're going to go, but, like, I mean, like, as a channel, like, where we're headed. I mean, I have, like, some plans for, like, my birthday for next year, because it's going to be on the solar eclipse, October 14th, 2023, and I would like to, like, spend it, like, when, like, the eclipse is going to be, like, you know, like, in totality, if that makes sense. But, like, I would like to, like, just, you know, spend some time there and, like, you know, do things. And just, you know, how many people can say that, like, they've had, like, a birthday, or that one of their future birthdays is going to fall on a solar eclipse in their own country? Like, it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity, but, like, not everybody gets that, and I would like to use it for, like, good. And also, like, there's black, and then there's, like, well, there's black 3.0, and to the side of it is my acrylic, my regular, like, black acrylic, and, like, you know, you see? One is black, and the other one is off black.